Okay, unmuted, and here we are. Everything is set up, I guess. Hello, guys. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so let us know if everything is okay. Okay, that's cool. That's good. As you can see, we are here today with Piotr.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Konrad. And Piotr is the main leader of the Occupy Mars team. I really like this kind of streams because, as you could see before on previous streams, Piotr sometimes has unusual way to play Mars, and there is a lot of space to, check some creative ways to play it. But I guess today we'll play just a standard gameplay, showing you maybe the welder in a rover, building set buildings in by the rover welder, and maybe play with dynamite. I guess that is always fun.
Yes, now we are in my menu and you can see the base.
Yeah, I really like that the new view. It works with imagination and can show the player what can be achieved by building your own base. Much better than just destroy bases.
I don't like this black suit.
Okay, so let's start with making the profile, maybe the way we will like that.
Do we want to change more of profile?
I guess on the last stream, Jacek with Lucas showed the new flags. There is much more possibilities for that.
I think this phase is good, and you can see we have a lot of flags. I see that we have two variants of each flag. Why?
Okay. The ratio is just different, I guess.
Yes, but I think one
the square one. The square one is better, right?
Maybe we should delete one version. What do you think?
Yeah, the difference. There's a slight difference. The original ratio and the square one. Let's see again the two of them. Okay.
Yes, I think the only difference is ratio.
Yes. The square one suits better, I guess.
Which flag should we pick? What do you want? Stream. You can.
You can choose one.
Yes, you can tell about your country.
Okay, with Canada, look at the difference. There is sometimes the difference is bigger, and I really like that option because you can identify with your own mission, national mission.
The flag of Canada is more white than other flags, so this is reason of this, that we can see only the middle of this flag.
I will check that phone, answer that, because probably this is the pizza guy, so like, this is important stuff, Hello.
Hi. Maybe we can wait for Konrad, and maybe we can start. We can.
Yeah, so that was the pizza. Just a few minutes more for
Good
pizza
news.
with devs.
How to open the chat and the game. Okay.
Okay, so have we chosen any? Let default. We can make it a Pyramid Games mission.
We can select this flag. I know
Okay.
how to spell it.
Yeah, Dutch.
Dutch.
This is the Holenderska flag.
Yes, do you know?
Yeah, I think
which flag is this?
I know which one is this, but yeah, it was on the right. Yeah,
Yes,
this one.
this is.
Yeah, maybe the square one.
We can select this and we can start with free play with random location,
And tourist mode. Yeah.
maybe random seed.
And yeah, there was also the star. I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but when you make everything for the easy way to play, like the supplies and weather, you can't achieve some achievement. Yeah, that is the motivation to play on a little more harder
Yes,
level.
It's good motivation. I don't know if random seed still works. I don't know too.
Okay, and we have the pizza. Give me a minute and I will be back.
We can watch our cinematic of starting free play. Yes, we have new cheat system with console and it doesn't work if you don't have special files.
Landing sequence completed.
Okay, we can start. And then in the future we will have the mini CO2 scrubber in the starting capsule, but we don't have it now.
New item.
You can see that we have the subtitles of the voice message.
New item.
You can disable it in options, but now you can play without the sound and you will know what the voice talk to you about low oxygen or new item or many different things.
Okay, here's the pizza for you.
Thanks.
New message.
Did you show the system with subtitles before?
Not sure about last week, but I guess not. Yeah, pizza time. The favorite time.
Yes, maybe a little later. This seat looks very nice. This mountain
Yeah, nice location.
in the front, and we was started.
And you have the water spot in here? Oh, am I right? No, not. It's not. I guess that. Oh,
No.
okay.
The
It's far away.
The nearest water spot is 300 meters far away, but we was started in the crater. I like this seat. It's very nice. Okay, so maybe we can unlock all technologies and start building the base with rover. It's quicker version of building than doing it by the hand and hand tools. Okay, now we have all technologies unlocked. Maybe this cheat is a little bugged because the requirements are unlocked, but the technology is unlocked, but it's only cheat. So cheats may be bugged, I think. Okay, so now we can start with the crusher, and after it we can start building the base, and then drill some rocks and grab it and print the container and different things. You will see. Where is the crusher? I must use another cheat. And now we can build the crusher, maybe in the crater. I don't know, but it is a good location.
That can be on the edge of the crater. That can be easier to drive on that.
But this terrain isn't flat, so it's a real problem to build it.
You had the green before, but now it seems to be difficult.
But this point looks flat. I can't build this. Okay, then I can build this here.
Okay, great. Oh, okay, Maddie, that was nice try.
And now we need electricity and a few rocks. Maybe we can start with build with kilopower. What do you want to tell, Konrad?
I just wanted to tell about Maddie's try to get any info, and I wanted to say about that. This is a difficult time when it comes to sharing the info, because we are closer to the big day with every day, and as you can know, we talked about it before. We will start the Kickstarter campaign. So with every day there are more information we would love to share, but of course we want to surprise you, and with every day we are closer to the release date of early access, and I feel we shouldn't share it so much to make a bigger surprise in a release day. So
yes, I think it's a good idea. Surprises are always nice to hear.
Are we stuck?
maybe
No.
or not. But if we are stuck, we have
Reset button. But I remember the times, these are all small changes that make the life on Mars easier. But I still remember the times when we, with Lucas, for example, stuck on some rock, and that was difficult on a stream, live without the rover before you build the base.
We are next to the rock, and we can start use the drill to make smaller pieces of rock. And we have different types of using the rover crane. The first one which we implemented, it was steering by keyboard, and I still using this type of steering, but new players prefer use the mouse. If you use the keyboard, you can steering each part of the crane. You can move this joint, you can move this joint, you can make the crane larger. This is a very strange type of rock. We have different types of rocks.
So I guess that building with the rover welder can be more efficient when you ghost building a ghost of a big structure base.
Yes.
And then just make it fast with.
Yes, it's more efficient way, but you need to drive by rover, so it can be difficult, but you can learn how to do it. And with rover grabber we have also two types of steering. With mouse you can quick click and I think this rock is a little bugged because when I click left button, I think it should
do it automatically.
Yes, that's no problem. I can do it manually. Maybe with another rock we will try. Manually steering is more fun, but it's you need more.
But we have a little clue. It's not F but E. Try E.
E.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
I don't know or changes in input.
Hello, Piotr. Good to have you on the stream.
Hello. When you try to pick a lot of rocks and you want to do it automatically, it's a better option. When you change the view to first person, you can see that you have the image with a tipper, and you can see that it shows the fill. The amount of rocks inside. This blue color show it. You have also many information on this panel. You can use the crane camera if you want to look from this point of view. It's also nice.
I like the way, even if you know the game so well, you show it on a stream, like show all the possibilities, like for a new player or people who see the game for the first time. That is cool.
Maybe you can try to destroy this rock. Maybe it's work better. We have a little the hydration. We need to drink a little.
And we have the question from Dunks. What is the objective of this game? Just survive forever, or is there an objective beyond survival? I would say just for a free play, we are playing now. It's just you versus planet Mars, and you have to survive and just explore the possibilities of the game and develop your base. But for a campaign mode, which we want to develop in the early access, that will be the more complex story behind that and the goals. Yeah, there will be a campaign.
Yes, and we will add more targets in the future, I think.
Mm-hmm. And also the possibilities. I believe we talked about earlier, like Michael talked about the possibilities to for development your base to more than you, but also for other NPCs. And of course, like early access, because the one point of the early access is to develop the game with the players. So the people from the stream, I hope, have this experience that any advice from the player we take very seriously. So that will be a huge feedback for us when we start early access, and all your ideas and your feelings about the game will create this game.
Yes, tell us about your feedback. We need a lot of feedback. You can see that I was that I have destroyed this rock too much, and I made a few rock pickups. When you using the rover drill, you must watch the mark on below the crane, and when the mark is green, this rock is ready to pick up by rover crane. And when you try to drill it more, it will be destroyed to pickup version. And pickup version can be only grabbed by player hand.
And I will remind you, because sitting on a rover crane, you can see the information from the HUD, from the artificial intelligence suit, and all the information about the vitals, like hydration. So remember to drink and eat.
Yes.
It is almost all day on Mars, because the shadow is long. You can see that we are closer to the end of the first day, and we still didn't eat or drink anything.
Detected.
Yeah, dehydration detected.
Yes,
And that is a new feature, right? With the subtitles.
with subtitles, and subtitles works in third person mode. So we must think about if we want this, because we in a lot of features we don't have information in third person. Okay, I think I need to drink a little.
Yeah. And the question is the suit panel, knowledge panel ready for us to see it? That was the rework of the panel. As you can see, it's shadowed, so in this build it's not available.
Yes, and suit panel will be moved to inventory panel. You will have the connected panels with all inventory and a lot of parameters, and you will have the possibility to change the bottles and batteries with this panel in the future. Okay,
and
so we need to drink.
And that was made also for the rework of the suit and make possible to
Water. Refill.
make a suit or the part of the tech tree progress, and you will start with the lower possibilities of the oxygen and battery, and as Piotr said, that you will be able to develop suit as a part of your technology.
I saw a little bug that when we try to drink or eat, we have the information with subtitles, and
Refilled.
it doesn't disappear.
Oh, okay, I will
Maybe
note that.
you can write this.
Yeah.
We still have not too much rocks.
Oxygen source. External.
And the night is coming.
Okay, and how much land space we have in square meters? And basically that the world is goes with infinite, right? There are no borders for the map.
White is unlimited, but maybe is the limit. The limit is everywhere in every game, but we didn't reach the limit.
And the important thing is that we have historical places like the places where real NASA rovers landed on Mars, the famous named places like Olympus Mons and craters. But of course, for the good of the game, to be more playful, the distance between them is different than in real life, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to travel around the Mars and to see those places. But the map is infinite.
Yes, world is called to.
Okay, you can turn on the lights maybe.
Yes.
And that will be interesting after the release of early access. There will be a lot of things like this, like players will be testing the limits of the game, like checking how far you can go.
Yes, you can check the limit in beta version and tell us.
Oxygen. 30%.
Also, we have a transport mode for the crane. If you don't want to have to hit the buildings with the crane when you drive near the base, it's a good idea to use the transport mode. Maybe we can go to the crusher and save the game, and we can try to
And the suggestion from Orcaquel to add Actidalia plantia. Yeah, I didn't know this name before, so that is some real place on Mars, and yeah, probably it's not like our planet match 100% the real Mars, but every suggestion like that is important, and we will totally discuss adding new places.
Yes, but our world is based on a real map.
Mm-hmm. Even if the distance is changed, the location, relative location of those places is similar.
Maybe you can sleep to the morning. Now we don't have a back with it isn't flat surface.
Oxygen.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Did you remember?
Yeah, that was totally difficult to find a flat
Low temperature.
enough
Suit power.
terrain for the
75%.
rover.
Can you make a corridor all the way around Mars? You can try.
And yeah, that will be the challenge for the optimization.
Yes. You need to build more airlocks between the corridors.
Oxygen. Refill.
Mm-hmm. Remember the stream we were painting with the cables?
Yes.
And the same you can do with your own base, like structure your base like the information for the satellite or something like that.
That is a good idea. I think I tried to drive on the crusher from the not from the good side. We need to go from this.
Okay, can be not that easy with this terrain.
Okay, we have now an unloading zone, and we can unload the rocks from our tipper. You can see this backed animation.
And about all the features we are planning to add, you will know about them with the Kickstarter campaign. There will be a roadmap showing our next steps and plans for the future.
You must be careful to not to try to jump in these rollers, because you will die. But you can do another thing. You can pick the rock in the hand, grab the rock, try to...
Okay. I've never done that, honestly.
Now I can't pick the rock again. Maybe we can do with another thing. Where is this? It's work, but we have a little problem with interaction and animation. Maybe we can get a little from this. We have also a lot of possibilities to use the UI of inventory. You can move the item. You can speed by holding the shift, and you speed on the half. You can click the right button and you have button of mouse, and you have the options with context menu. You can speed, and now here you can select the amount of rock you want to speed. You also can do it with keyboard, not mouse, to move or to speed or another options, and then gamepad. Now I want to get this rock to my hand and try a second time to put it. Okay.
No, it's not.
It's work and the amount of resources will increase, and it works not only with rocks. You can destroy all items when you want to destroy the small pipe. You will get the resources to create new items from this. Do you know about this feature?
Yeah, honestly, never tried to crush anything else than the rocks from the rover container. So yeah, that is, the streams with Piotr are always educational, and I always get to know something new about this game and realize how complex it is, and how many more there could be there.
Yes, and we have three tabs in this panel. One is inventory. I will speak more about it later. One is printing panel and semi-trailers. Here you can change the semi-trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But now what I want to do, I want to print the container.
Oh, that will be cool. I love the animation of printing.
And now you can see that the resources are calculated from this amount. But if you put, for example, the small pipe to inventory, this is small pipe, this printer will use this small pipe to print it.
That is cool.
And now you can see that we have 50 small pipes in the inventory, and it works. So when you have not used resources, not used materials, you can put to the printer inventory and print new things with this. Now we will print one container. Animation is general for all items, but it looks nice, I think.
Nice.
And after this, we have this container in the another inventory in Crusher. It isn't the inventory for items, it's inventory for semi-trailers. And now you can click on the container and click to manage, and you can manage the container inventory. You can do this by another way. You have the drop down, and on the list you have all containers and all inventories you can use. You can use player container, it's player inventory. Printer container is the place that the printed items are going to. Resources inventory is inventory from which resources are get to print, and list with the containers. We have one container. When we have 12 containers is maximum amount. You will have the 12 position with container in the list.
And can we change the trailer on the rover?
Yes, but first I want to put the materials. Maybe we can select what you want to build with the welder. Maybe 2 corridors, and we don't have more resources for
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, and
Maybe we can use the cheat to get more.
okay, and we have very, I think, important suggestion for quality of life. When we split something and when you put a number, let the enter button work to confirm. That is very handy, I think.
It isn't work. We can check. Now I want and enter button work.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to use the arrow to go on the O key text.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the enter itself. I think due to this feedback that enter without going to O key can be more intuitive, maybe.
Maybe, but you must think about it more because
Mm-hmm.
the first enter is starting to put the numbers on this, and when you maybe after it first enter can do it. Okay, it's a good idea, and also you can use the arrows. It's another option.
Okay, and a great suggestion to check what will happen when we throw the dynamite to the crusher. What do you think?
I think it will be crushed to rocks. You can check it.
What will win, the dynamite or the crusher?
When we will not detonate the dynamite, crusher will win, I think. Which type of rock we need more? I think it's maybe enough. Okay, so maybe we can print air rocks and maybe main workshop. Or maybe standard workshop. We don't have silicon, but we have this, so we can okay, now we can try with dynamite.
Remember to save before.
Yes, good idea. Saving is always a good option. Yes, it's crashed by the crusher. The printer is still working. Okay, now we have a lot of resources I pick the container and printer container. Now we can use another option. It's this arrow. By one click you can move all items. No, printing is still printer is still working. We can wait.
Mhm. Okay, what about those insulation panels? Can we crush them in there? Don't really get what panels.
These panels from the buildings, like my main
okay.
workshop or corridors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can check that.
I think it may be not work. You can try. Yes, it will work because when I have this in the hotbar and I try to use it, I'm enabling the mode to build it, but when I put it on the ground, it will be pickup, so all pickups are cacheable.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have this word cacheable?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious for.
Suit power,
And
50%.
Okay, now we have a container with items, and now we can swap the containers. We have different options.
Mhm.
One option is put the tipper to the crusher, and after it put the container on the rover, or you can use the swap version
Mm-hmm.
and click the apply, and now we have blocked slots because
Okay.
in
It is changing. Yeah.
yes,
That's cool. Cool view. Okay, and a suggestion from Orca Quell: build a corridor without windows and grind it. And what will be the output of this action? Okay, let's see just what is happening in here.
why it is the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I remember the previous suggestion from Orca Quell, and sometimes that was interesting action with some bugs or things like that. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Insulation panels. You know the panels that is the rest of the corridor, like when it's destroyed. The parts of the corridor, you remember those panels?
This is this panel, but now I don't know.
Yeah, this big part of the corridor.
We can try.
Yeah, without windows. This one is with window.
It's not different, I think. Okay, I have a corridor. I know now. We have we implemented a feature that the insulation panels will disappear when you try to destroy the building, and you can't.
And maybe hide the UI for cheats.
Okay, good idea. You can't grab the installation panel with the hand. Now you have only two options. One option is using the universal wall panel. It's two version is universal wall panel for corridors and universal wall panel for main workshop. And this item can be placed on all slots in the corridor. When we build the corridor, I will show you. But so wait a while. With container we have different options. We have the name of container. We can name it, and now we have the name displayed here. And when you see, you have this name here too. And when you put in the crash inventory, in the list will be storage. So when you have a lot of containers, you can have different names to know which one to use. Okay, now we have container with items, so we can go to build the base. First we need to make a few ghosts. Maybe here we can make 2 corridors and 2 airlocks. We will build it by rover welder, and after it we will come into and show how the insulation panels works. In this method you can plan your big base with ghost and simply go with a rover and build it. Now you can see that the image is different. When you have the tank, you can see the amount of substance inside. In this view you can see the amount of items because we can't calculate it. Okay, now I'm going to drive closer, and when I go to crane mode, you can see on the right it's my container inventory, all materials inside this container. About the crane, you can the camera is attached to the crane, and now you looked in that direction when the crane is looking. But when you click the middle mouse button, you can use the free camera and look around, and by clicking you can back to last view, but I don't know now how. And when I put the welder near to the building, you can see the small windows with resources which are used in this step of building.
Yeah, that is cool and so fast, right?
Yes.
Comparing to the hand mode.
And you can look at our right panel that our material disappeared because they are using to build. Okay.
Okay, you are almost dehydrated.
Yes, we need to drink more.
And the new feature with the subtitles is very helpful on a stream, because we guys play without the sound to to make microphone taking only our voices and not the loop the sound from the game.
Yes, yes.
So we see what is happening, and that was the idea for that also, because some people maybe has difficulties with hearing, or just play without the sound, and it's good to know what is the situation of your vitals, and not be surprised by the dehydration or hunger.
When we are inside, you can see how the installation panel works. And now I want to destroy some of this. I destroyed the scribe too much, so it has half of health, and we have alert light. And now probably you will hear the dangerous music. We don't hear
the sound of the alarm.
Yes, sound of alarm and different music. We can't hear because we don't have the voice on the stream. And maybe you can repair.
Okay, and that can be probably a bug, because guys are noting only sound, like white noise. Okay, I will know that, guys.
Okay, maybe we don't have the music, or we have the music from the game.
Okay. Yeah,
we have the music, so I think it's back. With the installation panels, you can see that when I use the mode for building it, I pick the third slot from my hotbar, and on the right panel you can see which installation panel we have built in the corridors, which it's not built, and which is now selected. You can use the arrows or scroll to scroll to another. It's a little bug with color.
No, all are green, and the red is red because there is something there.
No. Good version should be red for missing panels, blue for built panels, and yellow for selected.
Okay.
When I use the arrows quick, not with the arrows, when I use the scroll, the yellow power is back. Okay, but you can back to this, and now you can use this isolation panels and build in different places, and now you can see that the colors are changed to blue. And when we try to destroy the corridor, the panels will fall down, but they are disappearing in a while with particles. We had a lot of problems with last mechanics of installation panels, and so we did this rework of this mechanic. think we need the power to our suit. And maybe we can build the base with oxygen, because I know that we have one feature more with airlock. Where is the water spout? Or maybe we can build a CO2 scrubber inside. I think this is a good idea too. Okay, but first we need electricity,
Below 5%.
because power is below 5%. But maybe we
Okay,
can go
that's
to
the reactor somewhere over here.
reactor, but I can
Okay.
charge from.
And I like what is happening on the chat because you know how guys desperately need for the domes when we showed that, and yeah, they wanted it so bad that yeah, we need domes, and Maddie said now okay, we need now after what we showed, we need domes and containers. So there are two things, and there is like Piotr, you are the leader. Gives us the domes, please. Guys, I often repeat that, but it haven't been so true ever. That every day we are closer to give you all the possibilities of the early access, and there will be domes, and there will be a container, and much more. So I believe it's worth to be patient. And as you can see, we every week we develop our game, and the Buggit gives new features and repair the features we found bugged. So
Yes, we be more patient, and you will get all these possibilities, containers, domes, and more and more.
but I'm glad we have this possibility to show every week the progress of the game. And now it's hard to imagine how the life without the streams was like, not showing the progress with Mars.
Yes, we have a lot of features, but they aren't good connected in our mechanics, so we can't show it in the way like we want to show you the beta version, because in the beta version we want to show or completed and connected to another mechanics.
Okay, we definitely has a problem with the sound, the white noise. Oops. Let's just mute the sounds, okay, in the game.
But maybe we can load the game.
Yeah, try that, because that can be annoying. Guys, we can't hear that, but yeah, I guess it's pretty annoying. And some sound just looped. We'll check the. Okay, we could make a save also, just to have a data for the bug fixing. With that.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, I guess it's a relief.
Maybe after loading screen it will come back.
Okay, that is a welder sound. So it just looped. I will note that also.
And now, do you hear the welder sound still or not? You can.
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Okay, so good news.
Yeah, no sound now. Good.
But I need to put the cheats again.
Low temperature warning.
What I want to do now, I want to build the CO2 scrubber inside main hub. After it, I want to put out my helmet to show my fancy hair and show you new feature. It is a big feature, but it looks nice, I think.
Equalizing pressure. Low pressure warning. Equalizing pressure.
How many scrubbers do you want? Maybe 4.
Does it make any difference?
More scrubbers will produce more oxygen, so the base will be able to.
Okay, so it makes
Really?
difference in a megabase, right? In a huge structures.
Yes.
Oxygen 75%.
Maybe we can use the lever. It isn't the best, the most efficient way to use the scrubber. But I don't want to try all combination. Can you share anything about the suit status and knowledge panel? I think I can share it because this feature will be in near future. About suit panel, this tab will be deleted and will move to inventory. You will don't have this this menu panel like in radar and tech tree when you have all panel on all tablet, and in inventory tablet you will have the inventory on the right and suit status on the left with a lot of parameters of player and place and slots to for oxygen, battery and helmet. And after this update, you will not have the possibility to use to fill the oxygen by double click, but you will need to change the bottle in the suit by the slots. It will work with battery too and will helmet. And about knowledge panel. Knowledge panel, in the knowledge panel you will have a lot of information about the buildings, items, and it
but
will
only the one you unlocked already. So
yes.
If you discover something new in the game, you can check for the knowledge to check what is it and how does it work and what to do.
And you will be able to find the tablets with information in the world, which will be available to read in the knowledge panel. Okay, I think I share you a lot of information, a lot of secret information. Okay, now we have 3 scabbers working. We have now 4 scabbers working. How many oxygen we have? We have 3 arrows on the left corner. I don't know. Do you see left corner?
Not sure how is the panel from there for the stream. We can check that always. Yeah, I guess
Yes,
we can
you-
see that because we are on the right up corner.
So you can see the arrows next to exterior O2, and it means that the oxygen will increase in this building. I don't know, maybe we can put out the helmet.
Oxygen source external.
Okay, we can. So this feature, what I want to show you is when you
Pressure.
walk to the iris connected to the Mars, you will have new orange panel with information that you must wear the helmet to go outside, and this airlock doesn't open automatically, so you can't die.
Yeah, that is a cool feature. How many times we died on the stream, right? Because of the helmet, you just forget, especially in the first person view. It's easy to forget you have no helmet.
Pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Okay.
Okay, what can we show?
There's a proposition to check what will happen with the temperature above 100 degrees in a scrubber. So
I think you know what will happen.
yeah, so
but it's a little trap from you.
that sounds like end of the our journey in here.
First we need to stop scrubber, and now we can try different configuration.
Okay. Save before?
Okay.
That will happen. That will happen. So you have here the answer and another way to die on Mars.
But I thought that the particles was a little broken.
Okay. I will note that also too.
Okay, and now scrubber is broken. You need to repair it by using the welder, but it isn't enough to repair the scrubber because the circuit board is broken too, and now you can't use the panel. You need to get the board. I think it's a bug too. What do you think?
I think that this can be a problem with the textures, and it sometimes happens also on other objects.
Maybe.
But yeah, but I can note that and ask one of the graphic designer.
About how to repair the board. I will not show you how to do it because we are in progress with rework of Workbench. Workbench will be more.
Wait, again, what?
We have in progress rework of Workbench. Workbench will be more
More complex?
more complex, maybe more.
More okay. More complex is the last thing I should say because it will be simpler somehow,
Simpler,
easier.
yes.
Yeah. And yeah, more complex. You know, that was totally complex. That was complex, and I remember the stream with not sure if that was Michael and Lucas that they start with Workbench and repairing the board. and that took a long time. You know, it is cool because it is realism. You do it like you have to be patient, and it really was similar to the real repairing of the board, but that was too complex and take a lot of time. So we made it simple. And more, that is still looks real, and still you have to be precise with that, but it's simpler now.
Yes, it will be simpler, and it will be a little graphical update with a few new models on the workbench.
And easy thing like things you disconnected from the board disappear automatically. You don't have to put it in a box and things like that. So I think for the players it would be much more handy.
Yes, because our previous workbench was very hard to use, and no one wants to repair the board
Yes.
a second time.
And talking about the realism in our games, here is a great suggestion of Muddy. I'm waiting for the day when we'll have to change the wheel on roller. That is a cool idea.
Maybe in the future, explosion from the scrubber it isn't a big explosion, but you can see that it also damaged our building a little. But it isn't a big explosion. Our player is alive and building work, light work. When we want more explosion, bigger and maybe hole in the wall, we can use the dynamite. Not a lot of dynamite, maybe one. Maybe two.
Two at the same time?
I need to check the health. Yes, you can use more. Maybe it isn't detonator.
Suit power 75%. Pressure drop.
Now the base, the main have half of health. Colliders is also damaged. You can see the different material.
Equalizing pressure. Low pressure line. Equalizing pressure.
We have alarm light. We don't have normal light now. Maybe you
And
can.
it will be worth to check the sound again, because if there was a problem with the sound before.
Yes. Do you hear the dangerous music or not? I want to find the hole on the wall, but it isn't. Maybe I can damage a little more with the grinder.
Pressure dropping.
Yes, now you can see this
Mhm.
object. From the outside is the.
Equalizing
You
pressure.
can see that this is the hole.
Equalizing pressure.
This is the place
Okay.
for
that
this.
was cool.
And if you want to repair the main hub,
Equalizing pressure.
you
Low pressure
need
line. Equalizing pressure.
you can't repair all hub by only using
Mhm.
welder on the hub. You can see that it doesn't work. First you need to search the hole. Sometimes you need to grind the insulation panels to find the hole, and after it you can repair.
Mhm.
Pressure dropping.
It disappear, and now you
There,
can.
there's another one also on the left.
Yes. have good eye.
Pressure dropping.
I think it's more.
Yeah, here it is.
Pressure dropping.
More? Where?
Okay, here it is. That we right? Oh, here.
Pressure dropping.
No, I think it's back and when
It's infinite.
yes, when we try to repair one hole and another
Appears. Okay.
you can write this.
Okay, but let's check with the this last one.
I'm pretty sure but this is
Okay.
the bug.
Pressure dropping.
And now that we have
Okay, yeah, you were right. Okay.
thanks, that idea is great.
Pressure. Equalizing pressure.
Okay, got it.
Okay, what we can show now?
We can come to some epic finish. I mean, some dynamite play. I see some suggestions in here, more dynamites from Orca Quell, or something like that. Not sure. If you have any idea what we can show.
Okay, we can use the dynamite, maybe with the best option will contain with tanks with
Okay.
substance, but
Or you know what I thought about? Yeah, we can destroy something with dynamite. That is a cool idea. But also I thought about this. There is a cheat that target meteor to straight to the player. So you can be in the base in a HQ and target a meteor and look from the window just to crash the as a meteor crashing the base and you inside, or even take the look from the free camera for that. That can be something. So from the outside, the character will be inside in a base, but the free camera outside and the meteors crashing
Equalizing pressure.
the main quarter. Something like that.
but I can't use the cheat camera, so
Okay, I know how to enable it.
here I use the target meteor cheat.
And target meteor, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That is not what I wanna.
Maybe you should first close the tablet.
Yeah, I think so, but is the... And there is a problem with rotating it. Why? No, not so much. Okay, we got it. Oh, boom. Yeah, that is a good idea to see. Okay, we have some new problems with that. Animation was here, but we are still living, you know. That means that we still can do the same with the meteor. Okay, we are living. The helmet is crashed, you know, but okay. But the view was interesting for that. What was the meteor cheat?
The target meteor.
Okay, and I can do something like that, I guess.
I think it doesn't work.
I think that this gives the information what is how many meteors, and there was something like that you can set how many meteors and
Maybe.
what is the time for one another, something like that. I don't remember. Okay, but okay, one will be okay. I will try to do it fast this time. because it's coming, so we have to be fast. Oh, come on! What is that? Come on, come on, come on, come on! We don't have time for that. Where is HQ? What is this rotating is so fast? I set it on 1. Okay, and here's another chance.
This free camera cheat, I think it isn't good. Cheat.
Yeah, I think that was better. Okay, I will check the camera first. Because this you said here that how fast is that and how fast is the rotation. So I'm not sure why the rotation is so crazy. You see, it's really hard to. So maybe I will do that faster, and this will be easier. Okay, and once again. Okay, guys, just be patient, please. A few more minutes, and we will see this epic meteor crashed from the nice perspective, like this. Okay. Oh, look, and here it is. This is an idea. This is an idea because we can set the camera first, and then target the meteor, and that will be something. I know that UI and the crash helmet is not what we would love to see now, but okay, the rotation is crazy. Oh, that will be nice view. So this is like the summing up of our stream, our base crusher, and
but I saw another problem.
Mhm.
Now when you are inside the main hub and the airlocks are destroyed and you don't have a grinder in the inventory,
Mhm.
you cannot do anything.
So we are trapped in our own base.
Yes. We are not trapped because we have a grinder, so we can
Okay.
grind the main hub, but some players can lose the grinder outside the base, and now
Okay, that is important, right? Because you can leave the grinder on in a rover,
Yes.
right?
so we need to make the mechanic to avoid this trap.
Okay, note that. And as always, we'll discuss everything tomorrow and make the task for all the suggestion guys and the bugs we found today. But for now, let's check. And I think that the meteor will target the character, not the camera we are in, right?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll check.
We can
Let's check.
We can check.
If the camera, we will stay alive, so everything will be okay. Let's target meteor and let's see what will happen. Where is it? Where is it? Some epic camera movement when it will be ready. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. That was sweet. Okay, I just wanted to make, but maybe not. The timing wasn't the best for the for the screen, but that is it.
You killed the player.
Yeah, but in an epic way, with the great view for that. Guys, I guess that will be it for today.
Yes, we showed you a lot of features and information
Mhm.
about building the base in a different way with the rover.
And yeah, before the stream we were talking that okay, let's make a casual play as always, but as always with Piotr, that
But
was
I can't play.
yeah, but this is a beautiful thing, and I think that is sweet for our viewers. I hope you guys like that. Every stream with Piotr, I believe we learned something new about the Mars. All of us, because I saw the things with Crusher for the first time, I guess too. So thanks for that. Hope you like that. Every your suggestion will be discussed with the team tomorrow, guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us, and hope to see you next week. Yeah.
So bye.
Okay. Bye. Thanks. Hey.